Yes.
I tried Zoho, but didn't get the, sufficient or proper result. That resolution was not good. Did you try
I
Zoho?
have fun. Yes.
Mm.
One of the teacher approached me and she has recorded the session with me on Zoho
Mm.
and she said that it was good. So that's
Really?
why I recommended it to you that it is a desirable website
Mm.
and our app you can go with that. And now I have not tried it for myself.
But I'll tell you, even Zoho is paid. Initially, they will give you free, but later on, you will have to pay some amount in order to use their services, recording services, conference services. You will have to pay. Initially, everybody gives free.
So first of all, you can say that it is a piece of cake offered to an English learner, and then it is heavy on the pockets of English learners who are already suffering a lot. So this is not a desirable app, you can say.
Absolutely. Well, I have the solution. I have the solution for that. I'm working on that particular solution, but it cost me a lot. That's why I'm not completing it. I have the solution. I've tried, I talked to somebody, but it's even more costlier. That's why let's see what happened. Let's see. Anyway, God bless all fellow
Keep on
English
working, and
learners.
someday you will get that also.
Absolutely. I'm trying,
Now,
definitely.
congratulations to your PC.
No, I'll tell you, I had a PC. But
Okay.
I was struggling with two stuff. First, my earphone jack in the CPU was not working. First thing, and the second thing, I had no camera, webcam. Okay, so once
Okay.
I purchased the webcam, then I realized that my headphone jack is not functioning properly. Then I, get my CPU repaired, but he told me that I don't know what exactly the problem is. So he hold the CPU 3 4 days, and later on he told me that this type of problem. So I purchased some sound card, and now it's functioning well, I think so. So even I had a computer, although I struggle a lot for for a camera, for a proper camera. Earlier I purchased 720 pixel camera, but it was not functioning well, so I changed again the camera. So it's now 1080p camera. Can you see me properly? Am I visible
Yes,
to
I
you
can see you.
clearly?
Yes.
That's because
Yes,
of the
now
camera.
you.
That's because of the high, what should I say, high latency camera, and because of this
In
mic.
fact, I remember the one structure here
Mm.
that you have kept in your, you can say the memory. What is that structure? The structure is come what may, chahe jo bhi ho jaye. So
Absolutely.
you have done that. Come what may, I have to do it, and you
Ab-
have done it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyway, this is Arif Auto. I've been calling from India, Surat. I'm a spoken English trainer. Would you mind telling me your introduction, Madam Cheyenne? I
Okay.
forgot. What's your name? You didn't tell me your name. You tell your name to the audience. Everybody knows you as a
Uh, it is
good
it is
knowledge.
my son's name, Shayan.
Okay, I
Second
see.
son's name,
Mashallah.
Shayan,
That's
and
great.
my name is Gulnaz.
Gulnaz.
And yes, my name is Gulnaz. I am from Punjab, Pakistan. I have done my master's in English as well as master's in history. I am a gold medalist in history, and throughout my college career, I have been the topper and scholarship holder, master's in English and master in history to give coaches to the master's classes and in language and linguistics at New England College. And after getting married, I have been settled in this city, and now and then I started working as a head of department in English and history at Bahia Foundation College. And due to my kids, I left that job. Currently, I am running my YouTube channel, and that is all about me.
So you have been a professor at university,
Yes,
uh,
at college,
at college.
college. Yes,
Okay, I see. Then why did you leave the job?
because of my second son.
Because of your
He was
second
being
son.
ignored at home. That's why I left that job because my kids are my top priority,
Hmm.
and I am having and the most significant thing I want to discuss here is that I have many requests of conversational videos, but sometimes I ignore the videos. Sometimes I do not record the videos because of my kids. Because kids are my kids are my top priority with you. Because
Yeah.
we have to compete with the destiny, and we have to remove the obstacles and the thorns from our path by our own selves. There is no one else who can lend us the hand or
Absolutely.
who can solve the problems other than us.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's my promise. I'm thinking that I'm planning to create an application similar like a Skype, but it would not be free. It would be a little bit. You will have, people have to pay little bit amount in order to fill the cost, the server cost. What should I say? The cost of building cost, maintaining
Management
cost,
tools.
management cost. People have to pay.
Okay.
But it will be a very easy to use. That application is similar to Skype, and it will be very easy to talk, very easy to record, and very easy to download and edit. Everything will be very easy. I am not sure yet, but I'm planning. I have a plan. I have already talked to my people. Let's see if Allah will bless me. Definitely I'll make such type of application for especially for our fellow English learners, madam. You
That
know,
will be a milestone from your side.
absolutely, because keeping a laptop, keeping a PC have lots of trouble. A keyboard, CPU, monitor, lighting, webcam, and there are multiple issues are in Windows. I hate Windows. I don't like Windows. I'm troubling. I myself troubling. So what about the other people? They also are troubling. I can see that. So that's why let's see. We'll inform you. Definitely will inform you.
Okay.
Yeah,
So wish you very best of luck
absolutely.
for your
Okay.
endeavor which you are going to embark on.
Absolutely. I will definitely. Okay. Let's come to the a topic which I wrote for you that I would like to discuss something about that. As you told me last time, you love cricket. Do you? Do you?
Yes. Yes. Since our childhood, we used to watch the cricket match with my parents, with my brothers, and it was the most memorable period for me.
Mm,
Since now I am married, now I am in my home,
mm.
and I just had my time with my brothers and my all, you can say, the relatives, and we used to, and it was the environment at that moment that we used to get, and we used to sit at one place and we used to watch the cricket match on TV.
Mm-hmm. I see. Absolutely. So, what format do you like the most? We have lots of format. Like we have a T10 also, test,
Yes,
one day, T20, and we have a T10 also. Come on, they play in Dubai.
with, you can say, with the rapid pace and the revolutionary periods, the changes are also visible in cricket matches. And at that moment, there were only two formats. One
Yeah.
was the test match, and one was the one-day match. We used to enjoy. And this T20 was added, I think that recently, a decade ago.
Do you know the purpose why they introduced T20? Frankly,
Yes, because a
genuinely.
shortage of time,
No, not because of
shortage of
shortage.
time.
I don't think so. In my maybe in your point of view, but in my point of view, I don't think so. In my point of view, they launched the T20 only because of the money purpose. Maybe I don't know about in Pakistan, but in India, people are mad about it. They are crazy. Do you know IPL? Do you know IPL? Have you heard?
Yes, Indian uh, IPL, abbreviation of Indian, and P, I don't know, and L stand for league.
I'll tell you the abbreviation of IPL,
Yes,
Indian Premier League. Indian Premier
yes,
League is the biggest Premier League in the world, which is held by the what should I say that B along with BCCI, and it's very big, bigger than a World Cup. I'll tell you, bigger. It's the biggest event, bigger than a World Cup, which is held every 5 years. It's a very big. Lots of money, billions of dollars are involved in it. Uh, So
And you see, and you can see, and you can visualize that football is the biggest event of the world, but still, cricket is just the spectacular event for the all audience. And when
absolutely.
there is Pakistan Indian match, and otherwise when there is England and Australian match,
Hmm.
the competition level is same, and the
Absolutely.
enthusiasm, and you can say the heart rate and the heartbeat, and each and every, even when the bowler is going to bowl a single ball, that is not one ball, that is the one emotion, then that is the one heartbeat played
Hmm.
by the audience, and the audience just go with the that one single ball. And when
Absolutely.
there is the ending of the match and close to end, then I would see and I would visualize the different kinds of emotions on the
Mm,
faces of audience.
absolutely.
The audience are crying, and some teams are really emotional. You can say
Not
in
some
terms they start
some
weeping.
some people
Yes,
they
some.
take it too seriously. They should not take that much seriously. But some people they take too much seriously. That it means that the two countries are fighting. Then real fighting is going on. They
Yes,
think like that, but they should not take.
and they say that it is the matter of life and death for them, and sometimes the audience gets so much emotional that they just break, and they just break their own laptops or whatever they are watching on. And
Mhm.
at the end of the match, if we can just see or we can watch in the news that someone has broken his TV, someone has broken the mobile phone or whatever the gadget they are using to watch that cricket match. That is the level of, you can say, the emotional attachment they had developed with the passage of time.
But do you think this is genuine? We should do these things as a
It should
intellectual.
not be that. Yes, play game is just a game. We
Yeah.
have to watch for the sake of amusement, for the
Mm,
sake of entertainment, and for the sake of this thing that we have to draw some kind of lesson. That whether
absolutely.
you are losing, whether you are winning, you have to do your part. Because if you are losing, you should not sit silent, and you should not just wave this hand and just poster this message that we
Mm,
have lost, we are not going to bat, or we are not going to, you can say, bowl anymore.
mm,
It
mm.
conveys the message that you are, whether you are winning, whether you are at the losing end, you have to bet. You have to just play your role, and that is to play.
A couple of years ago, I still remember that cricket used to play to develop a relationship, good relationship, healthy relationship between two countries, a diplomatic ties to enhance, to increase, to might a diplomatic ties. People or countries used to play cricket together, but now cricket is a game that used to play in order to generate a filthy wealth, in my point of view.
Yes.
Did you see the last match, a World Cup match between India and Pakistan, that Virat Kohli hit a sixes and he, snatch the match from the mouth of
From the hand of
Pakistan, from the
Pakistan. Yes,
hand or
of
from the
course.
mouth of Pakistan. Did you see?
Yes.
Even in this T20 World Cup or Asia Cup, that what's your opinion, that what should I say, that should we allow politics in the match? That I heard that what's the Prime Minister of Pakistan said, that our main intention is not to win the match, but our main intention to beat Indian, our neighbor country. Did you hear this from the Minister of Pakistan? This is just a conversation. Don't
Uh,
take it personally, okay? This is just a conversation purpose. Our purpose is to, spread the knowledge. I am not taking you up personally, but whatever I heard, I am discussing with you. You may also ask the such type of question.
I didn't hear that news, but
Mm,
certainly politics should not interrupt the relationship. Politics should not interrupt the games level, because games are the mutual way
yeah.
to boost confidence level, and it is a, you can say, the bridge, it can serve the bridge between the two countries, between the two nations, between the masses. Because when you are in the stadium, the Pakistani audience is in the stadium, the Indian audience is in the stadium. And if we create such kind of environment where friendship can foster, where there is mutual understanding and love, and you would see the other perspective, the other picture of this cricket match. Because this cricket match would be played on the field, and audience would rejoin the hands with each other, and the scenario would be totally changed. So I personally think that everyone should serve his own purpose. Whether if he is a player, he should play. If he is a politician, he should do his politics within the arena of politics.
Yeah.
If we are teachers, if we are learners, if we are trainers, we have to focus on training the others. So if we just as human beings play our own roles, irrespective of different kinds of scenarios, and then the world would be a better place to live in.
Absolutely. Like, play should be in a place of play. We should not involve, politics in it. Literally, the Pakistani Prime Minister said that हमको हमारे हमसाए मुल्क को हराना है, जीतना छोड़िए. हमको हमारे हमसाए मुल्क को हराना है in the play. He said like that. It's completely wrong in my point of view. We should try to, build humanity or brotherhood because we are neighbor. What Islam says also, that if your neighbor is not safe with you, what type of Muslim you are? Isn't it? I'm right? So
yes,
we should.
Right.
So we are a normal people. We don't know the politics that much. Even I don't know that much. But I love my people. I love everyone. As I'm a trainer, as a teacher, my first responsibility to spread the knowledge, not to hate, not to spread hate. Anyway, I'm sorry, but I'll tell you, you must watch the speech of your prime minister, that what he literally said.
And I think that in perspective of the you can say the news of prime minister, of whether it is Pakistan or whether it is of India, of Bangladesh, in fact nowadays politics is playing the major role. And I think that the role of politics everywhere is the same.
Yeah.
Everywhere. In fact, in Asian countries.
Yeah.
In Asian countries, because we were separated from the, you can say, from the colonial path. Colonial, you can say the era that was the, that we have just inherited that kind of mentality, divide and rule. So politicians in every country, politicians in Asian countries especially, they are following this rule. Divide. If you can divide the masses, you can rule.
Absolutely.
Because if you cannot divide, you cannot rule.
Absolutely.
So I think that politics is everywhere is playing the same role.
Yeah. Not only in Asia, in other countries as well. But what happened in Asian country, that we have less literacy. Okay. And people are superstitious. If someone is saying, if I'll tell you that, yeah, you are from my community, that person is from my caste, so yeah, whatever he say, he is the right, and I will follow him, I will give him the vote. So people are not taking this point globally. They are taking caste-wise, religion-wise. It should not be like that. And why it is happening, especially...
And the point is that our politicians have just entangled us in the roads, in the construction of the roads, in the maintenance of, you can say, the drainage system, the food, and each and everything. And we haven't stepped further to advance the education. We are just in this maze of whether our roads are constructed or not. Every other years the roads are constructed. Every other years there's the issue of drainage. And I think that in all Asian countries this is the problem. This is the main problem, and we have not stepped further to the advanced level, and that is to pay our whole attention on the educational system, on the development of human abilities and capabilities. We are just in that mentality that these are some of the issues, and with the approaching of elections, politicians would promise that your roads would be constructed, your drainage system would be improved, and you will have the clean water to drink, you will
Hmm.
have the food to eat. No, not at all. We have to step further. So in your side also, when elections are approaching, I can visualize and I watch different kinds of videos. The same promises, the same slogans of the politicians are raised in every country. What do you think?
Well, yeah, somehow it's true, but now India is changing. Instead of, look, roads and constructions, what should I say, the proper road constructed RCC roads are everywhere in India. But now election campaign, they talk about that electricity. Okay, our politician before the election, what they give, what promises they give to us, that electricity, free education, better health care, okay, and quality education. They give us this type of scenario or promises. They used to say
These
like,
are the top priorities of every politician.
we will build a road, we will build this. No, that is old now in India. But currently they talk about education, new education system. They talk about the startup. I don't know about other state in India. I'm not talking about even Pakistan. I don't know what happening in Pakistan. I'm talking about my area in my state in Gujarat. They talk about that startup. They talk about the education sector. They talk about the loan, startup loan, business loan. They talk about a good health.
These are all things. Yes.
And that the fund every year or every 5 year, how much ratio of fund they are ready to involve in education system. This is happening in India right now, slightly upgrading India slightly at compared to other country. I'm not comparing India and Pakistan or other country. I'm comparing myself only, that what used to be and what is happening right now. Anyway,
Now, because yes,
go ahead.
these
If
are the
you
top slogans of every government. In order to have the votes, and after vote, the things would be the same.
Well, this is only because of lack of literacy, madam. People don't know what is
Yes.
the democracy, how to rule, how to ask our, that demand, how to fulfill the demand from our leaders. People don't know. People don't know. They are just living only. They have no idea. I'll tell you. This is only because of lack of literacy. You go and check other countries. Look at that. They are ready to fight for their rights. They know how to ask their rights. Anyway, let's talk about the Bollywoods now. Do you watch Bollywood movies?
I don't watch Bollywood movies
Have you ever watched any Bollywood movies? Have you ever?
because whatever my kids watch, I just watch those kind of cartoons nowadays. And for 10 years, I am in the habit of watching the cartoons only.
Okay. Look, nowadays it is very
Being a
easy.
mother, it is the top priority of every mother.
Look,
I
earlier.
just remember that for 11 years, was in this phase of watching the cartoons and cartoons and cartoons. Now I
Mhm.
see cartoons everywhere.
What's your favorite cartoon then? What's your favorite?
Favorite cartoon,
Yeah.
Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is the favorite cartoon because the kind of silly activities they perform, and at the end of every episode, at the end of every activity, Tom is just punished for his silly activities. This is the kind of fun we have, and I think that these things can evolve, because Bollywood movies are the, you can say, the Pakistani movies we cannot watch with our kids. So this
Mhm.
is reality because of some dress issues, dress code, you can say. So some of the slang words they are utilizing. So we have to be very careful while we are with our kids, especially
Mhm.
with our kids, because if we are observing, our kids are observing in the much better way. So we
Absolutely.
have to be very watchful. that what kind of stuff we are watching, what kind of content we are observe. You can say the absorbing, and what
Mm.
kind of books are the, you can say, the magazines, each and everything, the single, the shortest, the smallest steps we are taking. In fact, impact our kids. So we have to be very careful, very careful.
Not only in movies, in serials as well. Family serial, classic family serials also, they are using new type of dresses. They talk double meaning words. So these type of movies, this type of OTT platform or serials, even classic serials, we cannot watch with family. We have to watch all these things separately, and if we'll allow our children to watch these things, that its impact, okay. Now let's I would like to ask something regarding India and Pakistan. What's your opinion that enmity between India and Pakistan? Do you consider that Indians are enemy of Pakistani people?
Okay, very crucial, very complicated,
You can skip. If
and
you are not comfortable, you can skip completely. You don't, I would not mind it at all.
I would try to answer it. Uh, I first of all I
At
would
the
say
humanity
that
level, at the humanity level, it is
yes,
not a politics going on here. We are not a
yes.
politician. We are not a bureaucrat. You are
I would
not, we are
say
just a
first of
teacher.
all I would say yes. I would not specifically talk about Indians. People are humans are humans. They are they are social,
Mm,
and they are not enemies of one another. So we have to change our mentality
mm,
if we want to foster the friendship, not only with the neighboring countries but with the global level as well.
mm-hmm.
So this is what I want to say on this particular question.
I see. But okay, this is you told me behalf of the Pakistani people. But what about you? Your opinion. You told me the behalf of, you convey the message of Pakistani people. What's your message? You are very well
Okay,
educated. You have a knowledgeable lady. You know what to do, what not to do, what's how the country is run. Okay, that point of view, you tell me.
okay. As far as I am concerned, and since the journey of my YouTube started,
Mm,
you can say 4 years back, and most of my viewers, and most of my audience is of Indian,
yeah,
I would say.
yeah.
So the kind of respect, the kind of value, and the kind of valuable comments, and you can say the feedback which I have got from the Indian side is really respectable for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been doing conversations with multiple, you can say the Indian trainers, most of the Indian trainers, most of the Indian learners, they are approaching me and they are having conversation. From those conversations, from those interactions, you can say that I have found this reality that humans are inherently good, and when they are educated, they are super good.
Okay, you're talking about the
So
educated people,
with
especially.
education, the perspective changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the perspective of only educated people. That's great. I'm agree. I am completely agree. But sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts. Anyway, we should not go in that much deeper. But everybody, look, what I believe that, living with a peaceful life with every country.
And you can, and this is as a Indian, this is your perspective. And if I see that the same perspective, the same concern is of a Pakistani,
Really?
the same things are the same mental level, the same kind of questions, the same kind of doubts, the same
Mm.
kind of, you can say, mentality which
Mm-hmm.
you are asking the questions, the same questions are from the Pakistani side. So and I personally think the major understanding lies in the gap,
Okay.
the communication gap. There is no communication gap. We as Pakistanis do not talk with the Indians. The Indians as people do not talk with the Pakistani people. So there is the misconception. There are the misunderstanding. There are the doubts existing on the both sides.
No, that's
The same question, the same mentality, the same concerns are on the both
no, no,
sides.
no, no, no. This is not a misconception. The misconception created by the Pakistani politician that always they talk about Kashmir, 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 and Kashmir. They don't want to talk about anything when they raise a concern about India. They only talk about the Kashmir, and through Kashmir, by the Kashmir or over the Kashmir, they try and provoke the Pakistani people. Okay, and they ask the what, as you told me earlier, that they divide and rule. They are following these terms, the divide and rule. They are creating and they're promoting this type of scenario that we want our Kashmir back. What the hell? This is absolutely wrong. And this is because of they are ruling the Pakistan, maybe, in my point of view. If I'm wrong, please, you can. Then, madam, I think it's time to move on. You would like to ask me anything?
It was a wonderful conversation, a fluent conversation, you would say, because many a times we put forward a question and we ask some question. The answer is sometimes we do not expect the type of answer we are having the question in our mind.
Yeah.
So that's the main reason I do not upload such kind of conversations on my video, on my channel as well. But it was a fabulous conversation with you, and it was an enjoyable conversation. I enjoyed every bit of this conversation because yes, please.
Well, our audience watch our video in order to get some knowledge. If you are talking something and the other person answering you something, that they will not enjoy our conversation. What we are trying to do here, we are trying to provide them a value in their life through our communication skill, through our English, through our talk in English. If they are not getting the value, then what type of video, what is the worth of video, you may say? Come on, tell me. If we are talking about unnecessary stuff.
Yes.
Okay, for example, if you're talking about unnecessary stuff, and that unnecessary stuff we are talking in broken English. So you tell me, who would like to watch our videos? Nobody. Am I right?
Yes, absolutely. Totally agree with your point of view.
Absolutely.
So I am looking forward to have many more sessions on the diversity of topic with you in approaching times or in near future. So thank you so much for inviting me.